Alright, here we are for not another ROM hack Let's Play, but more specifically, levels for another contest. It's actually been a while since I did this. I think the last one was a contest that was held on a talk house. And tomorrow, I'm gonna have to start judging levels for the Strawberry Level Design Contest, the third annual one. Yeah, the second annual Strawberry Level Design Contest. Of course, it was last year this time around. I was given the honorary to judge it. And Silver Swallow was pleased enough with me that he or she is willing to give me the position again. And by the looks of it, there's less entries, but apparently people usually do submit stuff on the last day anyway. Yeah, nothing like waiting until the last minute. Bunch of fucking procrastinators. And in other news, SNN is back, full force. For those of you who don't use Super Mario World Central so often, you'll know that SNN is back, and he also stated that he really wants to make the site a better place and just give it back the glory it once had. Recently, the staff team has been really unstable. Constant joins, quits, rejoins, requits, blah 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 blah. Like, just what? This week we had 3 new additions to the staff team? Yeah. It's like the staff team is just really undecided. Random people, some of them I don't even know, just handed out staff positions. Well, I'm sure they've done something to earn it, but still, this is crazy. And yeah, whole bunch of other things. Look at the thread on Super Mario World Central called, I don't know what it was called, Better Future for SMWC and Announcements or something by SNN. Yeah, look at that. Just read it. I posted something in there, pretty much quoting Noel Yoshi and how he made so many good points. Yeah. And I never said I wasn't taking requests. In fact, I got a request to play all the levels in the Chocolate Level Design Contest 2013, which I was a part of. Except I made a video showcasing my level already, so I won't even bother doing that again. Except for the Overworld contest. As with the other contests, I don't consider them as full-fledged ROM hacks, so they don't get ratings. They get feedback, though, of course. Good feedback, bad feedback, it all depends on what's been made. And now, before I keep blabbing on, let's actually start this by playing the first entry that was submitted. Yes, I still play the entries that were submitted in chronological order. Here you are with the entry by Two Tails. Wait, Mario's a darker color, I'm nervous. I have a bad feeling Mario's a darker color. And okay, which way do I go? I'm assuming it's 105 is where to commit suicide, and I'm gonna have 1 less life for, well, what does it say? Please tell me it did something. Okay, it did do something. When SNN said Chocolate Level Design Contest, I'm not sure if this is exactly what he had in mind. I wonder how many levels are gonna be made out of chocolate. When he said chocolate, as in, you can use any resources you want. Anything is fair game. It's literally a free-for-all. Just use whatever you want. ASM, graphics, music, anything to make that really nice level. As you see, you're gonna see some really complex stuff here that I don't know how to do yet. Probably modifications to ASM and even more graphics modifications than I'm capable of. Here, looks like a vanilla level. Something that you could do with only Lunar Magic itself. Except it looks like it's made of chocolate. I don't think that's exactly what SNN had in mind. But hey, it's still silly to say the least. It's just your fairly ordinary level. It feels like your fairly ordinary level. Sort of like the things you're playing in Panic in the Mushroom Kingdom. Except it's more vanilla. Yeah. Fairly basic stuff. Nothing good, nothing bad. I can't really say anything else. Now I feel like I'm just droning on about how Panic in the Mushroom Kingdom was jump over everything. This sort of felt like it, but I like the level's look, at least. Well, maybe there's some stuff I don't know exactly how to do, like this at everything. Or maybe I do know. I think I would know how to do it. Yeah. I could probably do what he did with the underground, the gray ground, and the brown ground. I think I could actually do that. I just think you need to use some of the lava tiles for, like, the gray ground. Just change the red lava to brown. And then take the brown from, well, the brown ground tile set and just put part of it there, and yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about. Next entry. Truth be told, there was an entry before this, but I'm not gonna play it. Cause yeah, I already know what it is, according to the results. Dark Mario 777's submission to this contest was literally just the rehash of Yoshi's Island 1, with a Boo ceiling, Boo boss, low time limit, yeah. And you already know how I react to blatant level edits, if you've seen Chevra Adventures of the Island and Iggy and Unova. Negatively. Extremely negatively. Now let's play Gameplay's Detonados level. This is the third one that was submitted. In chronological order, that's how I go through these. 2000... Santa hats? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Maybe we're gonna have some little glitchy frame when it comes to getting the 10 points. We're gonna see part of the Santa hat. Or on the plant there. Yeah, I managed to work around that, but my Koopas were wearing bandanas instead of Santa hats. Iceland. Yeah, I remember I was working with Koopas and getting them Santa hats, but I didn't want to actually glitch up the frame with the plant or the 10 points, so... the Santa hats were turned into bandanas. So yeah, Koopa pirates running around the friggin' Arctic. No wonder I didn't do good in that fourth 24-hour contest. Plus, I didn't even like the whole idea of it. I didn't even get to design a level. Iceland! Wow. Maybe he actually did some little fix with some patch, so it does work, like, yeah. Maybe he used some patch to fix that problem that I was talking about earlier. Like, no, he used a bunch of custom graphics, like, look, Yoshi's Island stuff. Plus the music, even. And this scrolling might be something from something you could do in vanilla. The scrolling. For, like, from... okay, some of it's slippery and some of it's not. Yeah, that's something I don't know how to do yet. That's something you probably need to use something other than Lunar Magic to do. This is looking pretty beautiful. The last one looked pretty good too, it was just your generic thing. Like, yeah. This feels like it's a little more varied. Like, it's definitely putting something interesting to use, like, I think this is that Butter Bridge 1 scrolling gimmick, where the level just scrolls like that. It's pretty fun to actually build a level around the Butter Bridge 1 scrolling. I've done it like twice, 3 times. Well, sometimes they were just different parts of the level, but yeah, it's fun to do. Ask me. Hell, one of the times I did this, the level was also flashing from like... the level was also flashing like crazy, so you had like only like a little portion of time which you could see everything. A bunch of the times just flash between complete darkness and a slight view of what you could actually see, because it was dark in there. Yeah, I'm talking about the storm from Way of the M. And now we're getting to the more generic thing. This is starting to make me get bored of doing Let's Plays. Just the fact that... okay. Thank you. Thank you? You're missing the H. Should be thank you. Tank you, as in army tank. It's a simple mistake anyone can make, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so that's it. Man, I'm really running out of feedback to give. This is a fine level. Next one. Apparently there's some NSFW content in this one. Great! That's just what we needed! By Vink. V-I-N-K. Okay, what happened to the Dragon Coin there? I don't even know. May I have to censor something? But it is a level. Bridgie Brooklyn. Wow, the overworld! The overworld, wow. And then the level itself, let's see. Alright? What does this on-off block do? Well, I want that much. What does this on-off block even do? Must do something, right? Why else would it be here? I don't so we have a block here anyway. Let's just flick it and see what happens. I don't know what the block is doing. Okay, we have a star that acts like a dragon coin. I guess he got tired of putting the same dragon. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. In fact, you gotta do this. But I'm more than capable. Okay. Come on, platform! Good. Seriously, what do these blocks do? Okay, that does something. Okay, now I know what they're doing. Which is pretty neat. Despite the fact that I have no idea how to even implement it. Yeah, this isn't something you could do with just Lunar Magic on its own. Like, the way these block bridges are extending back and forth. That's not something Lunar Magic knows how to do on its own. When SN said chocolate level contest, that's what he meant. Use any resources, including those outside of Lunar Magic. Vanilla, frankly, is quite the opposite in a way. Use only Lunar Magic. And the 2013 rule set was even stricter. Trying to weed out all these hacks that just relied on graphics more than level design. And what am I supposed to even do here? Something crazy, I guess. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, now I gotta figure out what I'm doing. This is one really hard jump, to tell you the truth. And there's our midway point. So far, it's all kid-friendly. What's going on now? Now I'm hearing switches just go off. Yeah, there it is. Here's what's going on. Okay, you need to die. And yeah, just keep getting going on through this level. Now we're back to the little more relaxed part. I mean, that one jump just stands out as really tricky. As in that one jump before the midpoint. Despite the fact it's just one jump. Seriously, an invisible block. Apparently, this is actually a recycled level from some German hacking tournament. Hacking as in Super Mario World ROM hacking, not actually breaking into computers. If you were a little scared. Come on, good. I thought weren't you supposed to reuse your old levels? I thought it just made you look lazy. Just taking your old levels and hoping no one notices. Reminds me of what Shane Dawson does. He takes his old videos, changes the titles on them, and re-uploads them. Actually, he doesn't re-upload them, he just changes the title to get more views and money. Well, that's when I knew who Ray William Johnson, without Ray William Johnson was. He was talking about pretty much YouTube Wars and what they did. And Shane Dawson was actually cheap enough to actually start changing the titles on his videos, just so they'd get more views. Not only is it lazy, it's incredibly cheap. And this level's starting to rely on timing, if anything. It's definitely getting more interesting and just, yeah. And what are we supposed to even do here? Get the star, I suppose. And, oh boy, this. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Come on! That's tricky, too. A lot of this is just relying on timing now. Like, you gotta be really careful to actually time this right. And I don't know what happens if you stand on this and it extends vertically. I don't know if that'll get you killed. I'm not even sure. Jump off? Yeah. You have to time all of this very well to actually win. This requires timing. You need to know what you're doing in regards of timing, because yeah, things just keep extending at certain intervals, and there's the ending. What's here? And let's end the level. Bridgie Brogdon, and that's it. Apparently he lied about the NSFW content. There's none. Not even if I go back and... there's none. Unless there's some secret I'm missing. Yeah, I think this is it. This is probably the most interesting level of the three I've played so far. I mean, it kept me on my toes. I just had to be worried about, well, timing. Timing was key in beating this level. You had to deal with the extending bridges. Just time your jumps accordingly. The other two levels weren't bad, but they weren't all that gimmicky like this one. This one's actually going to stand out a bit more than the other two, I must say. And yes, of course, there's a lot more than just 3 entries to play. In fact, this is the 4th one. The second one, I just need to give a little summary about what it was. I didn't even need to go play it, because yeah, I don't react strongly at all to blatant edits. I react negatively to them. Actually, I do react strongly. Strongly as in negatively strongly. So yeah, let's end episode 1, or part 1 of the CLDC 2013 just playthrough.